Okay, here goes 2020 package installation. Before I start, quick hive tour. The very bottom is the landing board, a little slanty piece. Then the next is the bottom board. I don't use a screened bottom board. That one's solid. On top is a deep hive body. Inside the deep hive body are 10 deep frames. Because I had a bear take out my stuff this past year, 8 of them are brand new foundation. 2 of them, on the very ends, are honey that had been stored last year, and they were going to eat over the winter, but they didn't get a chance to because of the damn bear. I couldn't find my entrance reducer, which limits the size of the entrance, so I made one out of some scrap wood. That just gives them less area they have to protect in the case of predators coming in. Just notice that my bottom board needs to slide forward just a tad. Oh, and I have the other tools. Spray bottle full of sugar syrup to give them something to think about while I dump them out of the box. My hive tool, critical piece of beekeeping equipment. My scarab pocket knife that's in my pocket every single day. That's to take the cork out of the queen cage. 4 little sticks, 2 for each of the food jars that I'm going to put in. The bees. There's a queen in there, you'll see her. An inner cover that goes on top of the whole shebang. And that's what protects them from me taking off and putting back on the telescoping outer cover, I mean. And then an extra box that I'm going to put on top here, both to use as a funnel to dump the bees into. Then I'm going to take it off, put the inner cover on, put it back on, and use it to protect my feeder jars from from predators. So, let's get this in the tree so you can see what's going on. First thing we're going to do, spray them down a little bit so that they have something else to think about besides me. You'll notice I don't have my smoker because my wife and daughter are over there burning brush. Plenty of smoke, and I don't usually use a smoker when I do a package installation. Now I'm going to pop this off. Under here and in the center is a can of food. Hanging next to the can of food is a queen in a cage. So what I want to do is get her out without letting everybody else out. So I can get her stuck in here. So I can take this cover off and know that the can of food is actually going to be in the way. The bees can't get out. So see, there's like a tin can here. It might be hard to get out. I might have to use my scarab as a pair of pliers to get that out. But the first thing I'm going to do is I want to knock the bees down to the bottom so that they aren't all around the cave. So a quick hard wrap, and there they are. So now you can see they're all at the bottom in a nice little queen cage there, a can of food. Take my scarab, put my piece of wood ready to put back on. Always come out with a can, no big deal. Put that on these sticks. I don't crush any way that might be underneath there. Now I'm going to undo this strap. Ooh, that's barely holding on anyways. It has the queen cage on it. Pull the queen cage out. There we go. So now we have in here, as you can see, they're very interested in the queen. But in there we have a queen marked with a blue dot, because blue is this year's color. And on this end is a block of candy, and in this end there's just a cork. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the cork in this side here, which will let the bees eat through the candy to get her out. So that's what the pocket knife is for. Pop the cork. Oh, I put it in my mouth. And I always put it so that the candy is up, so that in case any of her little attendants, which are the people that are feeding her inside the cage, die, they don't block the entrance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this strap, and I'm going to fold it up like this, and I'm going to push pin it to one of those frames, and I'm going to squeeze this in between. So, put some push pins in my extra box over here. There's my push pins. Stick that there temporarily. That's a step I forgot last year, and I knocked her right down to the bottom. That. I'll go like this sideways. There we go. Okay. Push pin. Come on, ladies, I'm trying to do you a favor and give you a new house. Okay, so now that will stay right there. This is what I want. Okay. Move this out of the way again. Move this off to the side. Now I'm going to put this on top, and this is going to act as a funnel for me to dump my bees into. Come on, don't sting me on day one, ladies. This is going to look pretty violent, but it's the way it's done. So, take this off. Oh, I need to knock them down again. This is the part that I screwed up last year. Cover off, and then shake. Oh, one got me. I'm not happy with that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to lean it right here, so that the remainders can smell the queen and go inside. So temporarily, I'm going to throw this outer cover on just to keep them inside. up my sleeve. First, I'm not wearing my glove on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna let them calm just for a minute, and they should all go down and inside. Then I can take this top box off temporarily, put the inner cover on and some feed jars, and then put the top box back on to protect the feed jars. In fact, I must take the log. Put it in front of the hive. Face it that way. And then take this box. Put that closer to that hive. They know where to go. That's not too bad. A little sting. See what on the side of the camera? Has that wire been in front of the camera the whole time? No. Just barely. Okay, so now when I take this cover off, I'm going to do it this way so that if they, when you're flying, they go that way. Okay, most of them are out of the way. So now, take this. This has a notch in it. And I want the notch to be up so that when they come in, the food is right here. Take this off. And very carefully, so we don't squish anybody, put this on an angle and turn. Put this back on. I like that noise. Okay, now take the sticks, place them in here. There's a place to put my jars. Because the jars have sugar syrup with some essential oils and they have little tiny holes in the top. And so, flip them over, a little bit comes out, but now it'll only come out when a bee sticks its tongue in there. And because I'm cheap and it's here and it's free, this can of food that came with the bees is also going to go in there until they finish it up. Because why waste free food in this time where it's hard to get sugar at the grocery store? So now, I cover this up, and we've now installed a package of bees in this beehive. I'll come out later tonight, make sure that the cage is empty, take the cage inside, and then I'll come out in 3 days, and they should have opened up that queen cage and let her out, and she should be running around laying eggs already. If anybody has any questions, feel free to drop me a line. If anybody wants to come see this, you'll have to wait until this quarantine crap is over with, but I'm more than happy to give tours of the hive. Scouts, anybody's working on environmental science merit badge, there's a requirement that requires looking inside a beehive, I'll do that too. Until then, stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I'm the Beekeeping Bushman.